And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got playoff baseball on the show. It's the Lima Lemurs going up against the Spiders. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, it's Walker Buehler. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Connor Griffin, batting with one down, takes a strike. On the ground to first, Santander, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is down low. Got him. And it's and we're back. Here's Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1. And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. Around first. Digging for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Ketel Marte.
That missed. That's
first
a ball.
Pitch just misses.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
That's off the inside corner, and now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Buxton leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a ball popped up. Salas under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Mookie now. There's the strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Man at second. Oh, right to the backstop. Buxton up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz, on the ground right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. That clips a corner. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. On the ground. Bats up with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here is Bryce Harper. Inside. And that's ball one.
1-0.
And that's fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The pitch. And a base hit on the line. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. 110 miles per hour, and, man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ethan Salas at the plate now, and that's inside. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In there at the knees. 2-2. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. But he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. And now it's Max Muncy. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Muncy.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Griffin Jacks. Anthony Santander up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And another ball. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
That one misses.
Take your baseball.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Santander into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. That's inside, and that's ball two. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. No outs, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. And that one upstairs, ball one. Tatis on at first, nobody out. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruth pulls it down, one away.
Now pitching.
Aroldis Chapman on a pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ted Simmons in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Man at first, one away. Caught him looking for the K. At the plate, Kobe Mayo. Late on that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, left field. Ruth. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Max Clark. That's in there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's downstairs. And the count 1-2. Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Connor Griffin now at the plate. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game. Not a ton of offense. Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the No Sox going up against the Spiders. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starter, Vida Blue.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
All right, ready to go here. And here is Richie Ashburn. Outside low. And this one is off and running.
Ball. 2-0.
On the ground to first. Sexton steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. So digging in, Jose Bautista. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Just off the inside edge. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
The designated hitter.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
This one in the air center field. Musial settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Alex Cobb.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And that's in the dirt.
The Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
And there's the strike. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Ashburn makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, Richie.
And now, Richie Ashburn. A little bit low. Ball
down.
1. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Musial right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Edgar Martinez. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. Out number 3. Top of the second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. Blue back to work. Hard hit to right center. Reaching down and makes the grab. And now David Ortiz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Ashburn hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman,
And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1. That one missing inside.
2-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Stan Musial in the box now, takes strike one. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. So now it's Corey Seager. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And it's caught for the out. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. He was late there, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. So up next, Richie Sexson. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Santander. That is the inning. And we're back. And the batter now, Stan Musial. So they turn to their closer, Jose A. Ferrer. Just missed. Late swing, foul to the left. In the dirt, 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Ashburn sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 away now. Joe Morgan getting ready to hit. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the inning, so now it's Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So up next, Babe Ruth. And that one fouled off. Still tied at 0, last of the third. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 1-2 to count. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Oh, this one's blasting. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That'll fire up the dugout, and they walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
1-0 the final. just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Quinn Priester.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Babe Ruth leading things off and takes a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Richie Ashburn digs in now. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Edgar Martinez. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. That one missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ashburn, the base runner at first with 1 out. On a line out towards center. Puts it away for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Morgan. And a foul ball. This to center field. Ashburn running hard to get it. Makes the catch. Bottom of the first. Now at the plate, Richie Ashburn. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that's outside, and it's 2-0. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Fouled off left side. Check swing, called strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in. Stan Musial. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And there's a strike. Just missed.
Outside.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In plenty of time to first, one out in the second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gary Sanchez, the next to hit. In the dirt. And the runner holds.
That's the ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
And ball four, two aboard.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now, Richie Sexson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Ashburn in position. Brings it in. And there are two outs. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Outside, ball one.
1-0.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. To the right side, Giambi. And he's out on the tag. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Jason Giambi. Alcantara back to work. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ashburn in position. Hauls it in for the out. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
In the air, right field. Ruth settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That's too low, and that's ball one. Second inning here, no score. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Squeezes it. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. Ball one on a pitch inside. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at-bat. Finish this off.
Line drive, makes the grab, and there's one away.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
Ashburn swings through it for strike one. And a ground ball to first. Steps on first for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Martinez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it.
That's the third. Over to Giambi. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Here's the left. Fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brustar Guerrero, will take over. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Brings it in. And there's one away. And now Gil Hodges. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One out, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Now a chance for Richie Ashburn.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Trying to send this extra innings the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Line and a base hit into right. And a good start to the inning.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there.
Morgan on the move. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. And that one clips the corner.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Slider misses outside. And he boots it. Runner from third in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
To the plate, and he's out. Traffic on the bases with one already in. And here in extra innings, the 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Can't glove it cleanly. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Richie Sexson. And that one is out of here. He shoots one out to right. It's 5-0. One down. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tap foul at the plate. High fly ball out to center field. Ashburn in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's Marcell Ozuna. Up the middle, boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jason Giambi. And that is out of play.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. And that one hit to first. And foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Beltre rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play.
New pitcher on here, Spencer Bivens.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-1.
Ball, that's high.
Ozuna, the lead runner at second. Giambi at first with no outs.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So bases all loaded up. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. And that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Ashburn snags it on the run. To the plate, safe. It's 5-2. And now it's going to be Ryan Jeffers. Flied to right his first time. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tying run at the plate. This one popped up. Infield fly called there.
Infield fly rule in effect.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's down and in. With the tying run at the plate here in extra innings. Swing and a slow roller. On to first. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.